Hello, Fab Mummies. All right, or it's actually Fab Mummies today. Did you guys see my new cover photo? I love that picture. It's a whole bunch of dead mummies in the background of me. And I'm like, yeah. All right, so I got my red lipstick on today. Mwah. I got my red on. It's Red Ribbon Week. Have you guys seen that rant that lady does, that mom? She just goes off on all the costume ideas and stuff. It's freaking hilarious. I'll see if I can tag it in the comments here. But we are attracting abundance today, right? That is what everyone wants. Ultimately, I get that all the time. How do I attract abundance? I have all this going on my plate. I don't have any abundance. And what is abundance? Okay, so abundance, I heard this one time, and I wish I knew who said it, but it's got the word dance in it, okay? So abundance, right? So it's movement. It's about moving. It's about attracting, but it's also about giving. And so it's a dance between making the flow come in and out of your life and being in, like what Abraham Hicks calls is the vortex, right? So what does all that really mean either? It means like raising your vibration. And when you can raise your vibration at a high level, then you're aligned with what it is you want. And so everything that you probably want in your life that you want to create and that you desire probably is vibrating at a really high level. And when you're stuck and when you're overwhelmed and when you have no money and when things just keep cracking on you, you're vibrating at a low level, right? So this morning, my son was climbing in the front seat of my car. I'm trying to get him in the car seat. I have my full cup of coffee, and all of a sudden he steps on the front console, and the whole thing flips, right? So I have coffee that just goes all over my van, my swagger wagon, and it goes all over. Now, I was pissed, okay? I was so mad when that happened. And I even was like, get in your seat. And then right then and there, I snapped and was like, nope, that is not where you want to be vibrating at, Jamie. Like, stop right now and turn this around. And so I just grabbed him, put him in a seat, and I thought like, okay, let's be happy. How do I be happy with this? I didn't quit. I didn't freak out. I didn't have like I didn't get in the energy of like, oh, this happened, so now my day's going to be crap, right? I didn't. And then, so that's the other thing. When you think like that, when you think, oh, my coffee spilled, like, oh, I got a flat tire on the way to school, like, these are things that keep you stuck in that low vibrating energy. And it's really hard to attract your abundances that are up here vibrating super high when you're stuck down here. So how do you get there? How do you get vibrating high? How do you get your abundances? I'm going to shut this because I hear the gardener coming. All right, so how do you get that? So this is what you do. You think, where is it that I ultimately want to be, right? So I ultimately want to be up here. I want to be vibrating here. So I start thinking about all those things that make me happy. What makes me happy? What makes me excited? Those things that are vibrating up here, that's where I want to be. And so I don't get stuck in my victim mode down here and vibrating low. I propel myself. I make myself think about the things up here. I don't think about the coffee spilling in my car and now I have to get it detailed and all the money I have to spend on that. That's not where I go. I go up. How do I want to be? Where do I want to be? And so the reason I'm telling you this is because it applies to everybody's life. Like, how many times do your kids throw a fit in the grocery store and you just want to quit? How many times does something happen and you just want to be like, screw this, I'm done, right? So, oh, I see. I got my whole family on here, I see. So how many times does that happen and you just want to quit? You just want to stop, right? So that's when I encourage you to actually switch that frame of mind and actually think, what is your ultimate goal? Where is it that you actually want to be? Where is it that you want to be vibrating at? And that's how you get there. That's how you attract your abundances. That's how you become the magnet to everything in your life. So when you think about all the people that are super successful and you're like, yeah, that stuff just comes to them. It does just come to them, but they have trained their brain to think that way so that they attract it, okay? So you can be one of those people too. Like, everyone has this in you. You just have to access it. You just have to train your brain to start thinking that way. So the other day when I was talking about your words, you also have to train your thoughts. You have to get them going on a different path, a different groove, so that they start thinking positively, so that you can start attracting it, so that you can have those magic and miracles everywhere in your life, right? So, all right, that was my rant on how to attract abundances, to stop being stuck in your victim, in your low vibrating mode. That was some of the best advice that my coach had ever given me a long time ago. I realized that I was in this story, and I kept telling my story, and I wanted people to feel sorry for me. And she was like, stop playing the victim. And I was like, I'm not a victim. But when I stepped back and really looked at it, yes, I totally was. Like, I might have thought I was a positive person, but I was stuck in my victim mode. And that's when I realized, where is it that I want to be? Where is it that I want to go? And I started concentrating on that and not my story down here. And when I started concentrating on that, that's when I noticed that I started reaching my goals. That's when I started manifesting this life that I've created. And that's when I noticed my business started popping. I noticed my relationships started getting more connected and deep. My money started flowing better. Just everything. My abundances were growing. And so I encourage you to dance with it, to move with it. How can you tweak things? How can you flow better so that you start attracting abundances too? So, all right, that's it. 10 minutes at 10 with Jamie Boglin on the Fab Mummy Lifestyle. All right, bye guys. Happy Thursday.